we made our own natural spice from ogiri, ugba, and iru, that's locust beans. Remember that it's not only about what we like, we're also trying to preserve our health and make sure that we live long to see our children and our children's children.
In fact, one of the things that I say is that taste is acquired. You only like food a certain way because that's how you've grown up knowing it. Now you're an adult. Learn healthy ways to cook. Hi guys, and you're welcome to a very healthy episode of The Wellness Kitchen. My name is Tito Ikpimoye. If this is your first time on the show, I am a clinical dietitian, a culinary expert, and like I would always say, a professional tennis player. I feel like I have to say it all the time so that it becomes true. So on this episode of the show, I am having a wonderful friend of mine, a very, very, very wonderful friend of mine. Her name is Chef Lola. Drum roll. Welcome to my show, Chef Lola.
Thank you, Tito.
So Chef Lola is a healthy, supportive chef. Am I correct?
Supportive
chef. And she has trained over 5,000 women across the world. I am not even capping. Over 5,000 women on how to eat healthy and how to cook healthy. And she'll be teaching us that today. So what are you cooking for us, Chef Lola?
Okay, so I'm making boiled plantain and vegetable sauce. Now, the vegetables I'm using are very easily available in Nigeria, but I'm just putting like a little twist on it. So we're using ugu and water leaf because they're readily available, but we're going to do something a bit different today.
Okay. All right, guys, we would go on a very short break. This is an amazing dish, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back very soon. See ya. Welcome back. I am so excited. Let me tell you why. Because Chef Lola, she's very difficult to find. And so, in fact, she told me today, Tito, let me tell you, it's because you're my friend, though. That's why I'm here. And so I pulled that out from a oh God, I am so happy. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so explain this and let's get cooking.
All right, so very quickly, I specialize in making meals for people who want to lose weight, people who have high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, and all. And one of the very important things that I pay attention to is the amount of oil we use to cook and then the seasoning that we're using, as well as having vegetables on our plate. So today, what we're trying to do is to have protein, vegetables, and oil, but then in the right proportion, which we'll be showing you in the class. Also, there's something called AGE, Advanced Glycation End Product, which...
You say?
Okay, advanced, let me just make it very simple. Now, the cooking method you use actually affects how your body reacts to the meals that you're eating. So, advanced glycation end product means that things that involve high frying, deep frying, they cause your body to be insulin resistant and also cause your arteries to like be more constricted. So, you want to choose friendlier cooking methods like steaming, boiling, and using less oil. So now, the normal vegetable, you would start with oil, but what we're doing is we're starting with our soup base, like our stock, so that would reduce the amount of oil we would use to cook. Also, we made our own natural spice from ogiri, ugba, and iru, that's locust beans.
Ogiri, ugba, and iru.
Yeah, so all of those things are in the same family, and they also help with the umami flavor that you would normally get when you use seasoning cubes to cook.
Yeah, because I was going to say I did not see no salt, there's no seasoning cube, nothing here. Yeah, so this is what we are just using.
And then the stock that we use to boil the chicken has garlic powder, oregano, parsley, and then some onion powder, which will also help to flavor our food.
When we did that behind the scene, it smelled heavenly.
Yes, heavenly. It did. Yes, it did.
All right, so what are we starting?
Okay, so we're starting with our stock. So you get your pot. Now, for people who don't have stock, you can also use water. So we start.
But the stock was the one from the chicken?
From the chicken, yes. And then our ogiri, iru, and ugba mix goes in. So we'll just allow that to boil.
Let me put this here. So chicken stock and...
But if you are not using chicken, you can use any other protein stock that you have. Then we put our chicken.
Fun fact, guys, one of the easiest ways to marry me, buy me chicken.
Okay, then we go in with our onion. For people who don't like to see onions in their meal, they can just puree this, so it makes it easy.
And I wonder why people say they don't like onions, because the more the onions,
The tastier the food, but if you don't like it, it's still fine. You can just, now we add pepper. So for people who don't really like hotness, they can use the red bell pepper and onion, but I use scotch bonnet and onion. But it's totally fine, whatever works for you. Remember that it's not only about what we like, we're also trying to preserve our health and make sure that we live long to see our children and our children's
in
children.
fact, one of the things that I say is that taste is acquired. You only like food a certain way because that's how you've grown up knowing it. Now you're an adult. Learn healthy ways to cook.
Exactly. All right, so
It's smelling nice already. The aroma, Tito, the aroma.
it's all about the flavor. Okay, so now you need to control the amount of water you use because water leaf already has water. So you don't want the water to be too much, and you also don't want it to be too little. So we'll, can you please help me with that?
Okay.
So we add our water leaf.
Are we putting the water leaf now because of the water content?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, all right.
See, I feel bad for viewers because they only get to watch, I get to experience it. I get to experience all of the goodness of this.
Okay, so you can see that the water leaf has soaked up like liquid, but it will still bring out its own
Water.
Yes. So this is like a very fast way to cook. I do this at home a lot of times because I always want to have vegetables on my plate, and especially green leafy vegetables, and they are very affordable because people say, oh, healthy food is expensive, but it depends on what exactly you're calling healthy. You don't have to, then I need the ugu.
Okay.
You don't have to buy imported stuff before you eat healthy. So, then, thank you.
Meanwhile, I would have cooked this with oil first. Okay.
So even if you wanted to go oilless, you can choose not to add any oil at all to this. And so for people who are trying to lose weight, this would be like a low-calorie meal.
And I think that because even the chicken has its
Oil,
own oil,
exactly.
so it makes sense that,
Exactly.
you know.
So if you want to go oilless, at this point, you can just choose not to add any other thing and you're done.
Yeah,
because
I can
there's
see water.
already water.
Yeah.
And that's really, so it gives you that liquid on the plate. You don't have to add oil, but you know, to just make it the Nigerian
Nigerian standard. You know that
Exactly.
Nigerians, if the oil is not doing good,
you're not seeing it swimming, then you add the crayfish.
then
You could
we
also have
add the
added the
crayfish.
crayfish. You could also have
in the
added the
beginning,
crayfish,
but
but it's dependent on you and what you want.
the aroma is heavenly.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And then we end with our oil.
Okay, so the oil now. So how much oil?
About 1 to 2 tablespoons is fine.
Okay.
Depending on what your health goal is, but
Okay.
less is always better.
Okay.
And then, okay, so
And that's just it.
yes.
People, can you see? She did not turn the entire gallon of oil into it. Just enough.
Now for color, we would add our bell peppers.
Yes, because I was wondering where those bell pepper
Because
come in.
now bell peppers are very high in vitamin C, and heat kills vitamin C. So you want to add it at the end so that you don't lose
And so you don't
the
lose the color.
Yes, exactly. So, thank you.
At what point are we putting the plantain?
So we're supposed to boil the plantain.
So should I cut that for you
Yes,
now?
please.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so basically at this point, our sauce is ready. So we can just boil our plantain and...
There's still this.
Okay, I forgot that. Thank you. So we'll add our fish, but this is optional for people who are not really into seafood. So if you're not like a seafood person, you don't have to use this. But if you are, then be my guest.
But this is ready, yeah?
Yeah, this is ready. So
Taste.
you don't want to wait for the plantain.
It smells too good.
Okay.
We will taste the plantain at the back of the camera. But this is
so
nice.
we can
Are we
put,
good?
Yes, we can put that off. Please, can you help me with that?
What should I?
So put it off.
Okay. All right, guys, let's go on a quick break. We will be back very soon to taste. Remember, don't go anywhere. I'll see you soon. Welcome back. Thank you for not going anywhere. All right, Chef Lola, let's talk health. Because why would I be here with you and we're not talking health and diet?
It's not possible.
So I know that you work with different people across the world, and you and I are in some form of collaboration now. So I have an idea of your clientele, recently, and even as a dietitian, one of the things that I know for sure is that diet and lifestyle can change anything, even more than drug therapy. So, working with some of these women, what are your experiences? How does food actually change the lives of these women and improve their health?
Okay, before I talk about the women, I'll talk about myself. I also didn't just jump into this kind of cooking. It was based off my own personal health challenges as well as a family member's health challenge who had cancer. So one thing I would say is I've had to restructure my mind around food. I'm not uptight that, it has to be this way. This is how this recipe is. So I'm able to incorporate other ingredients that are not maybe the way it normally would be. But because I understand health challenges and also ingredients and the benefits of these ingredients, I'm able to pair that, okay, this would pair well with this to give you that. But then in terms of the women, a lot of them have health challenges as well. Some people are just more health conscious and want to change their lifestyle based off of family members who have health challenges. Now, a number of them also are able to implement what we teach in the classes, and you'd hear people tell me, my blood pressure dropped, my blood sugar level is now better, I've been able to lose weight because I've been able to incorporate these things into my diet. I've been able to reduce the oil I'm using. I can now flavor my food, because people have this notion that without using seasoning cubes, your food won't taste nice. But the whole thing is get the things that make your food taste nice, the things that have natural umami in them, like iru, ogiri, and ugba. They naturally have umami flavor. And I was reading about a research that was done by the ECC. They found
ECC?
out that it's Economic Commission. I'm trying to remember the last word, but then they did this research on Iru and found that it has 26 ailments that it treats. And this is Iru that we just look down on that, it's because it's accessible. And in Nigeria, we feel like anything that's not imported is not healthy. But God has given us natural things that are around us that are available, affordable, and accessible, and we can use it to our benefit. So I'm sure when you taste the food, you'll be like, Chef, I'm sure you hid and added seasoning cubes. But it's just because over the years I've been able to perfect my craft, and I know what to pair with what to still make my food taste
and I know
nice.
another thing is that you play around recipes. That's the one thing I know about you. And so it is true. I mean, I try not to say this thing because people say, it's because you're a dietitian, that's why you're biased. So it's usually very exciting when I have wellness experts like yourself come and tell us the goodness of eating healthy and cooking healthy. I think emphasis is on cooking healthy. So are you going to check this to be sure?
Yes, I will. Okay, so I think it still needs about 2 more minutes.
All right, guys, but I want to taste that vegetable soup behind the camera, behind the scenes. So we will be back very soon. Let's go for a short break. Come back. So we are tasting off camera.
So
Something's happening, but then I am your chief taster. I am here to help you taste the food and give you my review so that you can try it at home.
honest reviews.
Honest review. All right, Chef. I cannot wait to get tasting.
Okay.
I know this pot is so heavy.
Yeah, but it does the job, so. All right. Now, I don't know how much you want.
That's okay.
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen of Pop Central TV, I'm about to taste this, as I always do on every show, and give you my honest, very honest opinion. So it's plantain and what would you call this soup now?
It's still vegetable soup. Oh. Vegetable soup.
Chef Lola's twist.
Yes.
And what I like about it is I am not seeing all that oil.
So have it with the plantain and let me know. Is it true or yeah, just?
Let me tell you, it is, I can say salt. And I know you did not put salt.
But you know, the crayfish, the iru, the ogiri, the uba,
I
the
would never
combination.
believe if you said
People always tell me that, Chef,
that
are
there
you
is
sure?
no bouillon cube. Like, I am not even lying. I would not. You guys should try this at home and let me know. I would never believe that. Even when you were seasoning the chicken, you did not put.
No.
Now here you have it on Wellness Kitchen. We're here to teach you how to cook healthy, live healthy, and live well. Now I have to go back to devouring this. I know on camera, on TV, you're wondering, when are we going to get to taste this? Cook it at home. That's why we're here.
Good idea.
All right, guys. I'll see you next week. Same time, same station. And please let me know if you try any of our recipes. Till next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.